Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Star Wars. Tez,
I ate shit.
Let's get well.
Thank you, I will, in time.
4 to 5 weeks.
In 4 to 5 weeks.
Plus shipping
Well,
and
again,
handling.
once the swelling in my mouth goes down, I'm generally fine. Like that's the thing that bothers me the most right now. My hand, that's whatever. I mean, I can't do anything about it.
Why does it
Hold
still
on.
say it's running? I closed it. There we go.
We didn't close it hard enough.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
There we go.
You gotta slam it shut, Stick.
I'm not slamming anything shut. I'm closing the application. There we go.
Close
it's
it
gone.
harder. Slam it
You gotta
shut.
slam the
I'm gonna
application
slam you
shut
shut.
harder. Threaten it with, Task Manager.
Well, I got it. It's good now. It was doing this team thing where you exit out, but I think it's still playing. Star Wars.
Huh. Star Wars.
For your Destiny pool.
Destiny.
Oh
Pool.
shit, right.
Hopefully we get something decent this time. Okay.
Maybe don't
Okay.
fucking jinx it.
No, it
God
was
damn it.
Jamie. Jamie's wretched hand pressed the button and tainted it.
I see
Ignore
you
that he
roll
went
before
after
his.
me. No, well, don't look at it then.
Okay, there we go.
Perfectly balanced.
That's all things should be.
Nothing and nothing.
All right. Clean slate
Oh.
today.
Okay.
Okay.
I
The
have, to
last
put on my,
went off.
I have to put on my mood music, but I can. You have to remember, I can only type with one hand,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whew.
which means everything. Which means I will be so slow.
That is
Of
okay.
course. You gotta take your time.
Okay, you have taken the time to kit up into your environmental gear. About, I believe, 40-ish minutes from the base.
Yeah.
That is about where we ended off.
Yep.
You decided to take the risk of getting scanned. They could always do a flyby bombing.
We didn't have a whole lot of choices. Either die or risk dying.
That's the cold, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, you suited up and you begin the arduous trek back towards your scooters.
Yeah.
As you do, the wind starts to kick up, obstructing vision. I need someone to take point and lead.
I'm gonna guess it's perception.
Yes.
I will take point then.
Before you do,
Mm-hmm.
oh, never mind. Never mind. Loot. What I was thinking of is on Backla's normal armor. That doesn't apply here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. I don't have all my fancy vision
Yes,
stuff.
I forgot that's on your on your clone helmet, not the. Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception roll. I'm going to call it difficulty 4 with. I'm going to give say 2 setback.
54, 2 setback. Can anyone give me any bonuses to that? Because that is a little bit of a tough.
I'm going to downgrade that to difficulty 3,
Oh, okay.
2 setback, because the base action of navigating through the snow is, I would probably say, about hard, not formidable.
Fair enough. Okay. Let me just check my adverse environmental gear, see if it has any effects here. May I? It says I can ignore a setback dice imposed by the environment. Does that apply here?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, that makes this more doable.
I'll let me look what you present. I'll dark side it. I'll dark side it.
Woohoo!
How could you do this? Okay.
Oh, I should. Sorry, completely unrelated. I just remember because I reached up to like brushing on bandages. There was a very real concern with one of the scratch I have across my lip.
Mhm.
That it had fucked up my stash. And if so, I would have just shaved it all off.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not
That
gonna
is all right.
I'm not gonna just shave off the stash and just have a beard. That looks dumb.
Fair.
But luckily, the beard continues.
I don't think I've seen a clean shaven Tez.
No one here has, because I haven't been since before I met any of you. Well, Jamie has, but I haven't been since before I met any of
Yeah,
you.
because Jamie's old.
It's... Oh,
The
fucking
road.
hey,
I-
hey!
I kind of grew a beard as a little bit of like, what you call it? Not spite. I did it after a breakup,
Fair.
and I just
Yeah.
haven't, and I just kind of kept it.
No, I feel
Fair.
that.
And also,
Yeah.
I have a very round face, which you've all seen, of course.
Yeah.
So I do think if I shave it, I will be very baby faced, because I have a
Yeah.
pretty round natural shape. Okay, you trek through the snow. Dara, you take point as you all kind of huddle and file in single file to trek through the snow against the heavy winds and poor conditions. You can barely see a couple of feet ahead of you as the snow kicks up.
Mm.
Okay.
But on the bright side, it provides you with some visual obscurity from any flyers. Speaking of, above you can hear you can hear a couple of roaring engines as some fighters fly overhead.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Should we hide from them?
You're about to say as you're going to be, unless you want to stop and. Okay, you're about to say as you can be. You could stop and try to bury yourself into the snow to hide your heat signature.
I think that's probably a good idea. We are not in a shape to really fight a general, much less against ships.
Hmm.
I really don't think
most
we want to risk it.
yes. Well, so as you hear the roar of fighters in the air, what do you guys want to do?
If we do go into like bury ourselves in the snow, will we have to like make a like cold roll like before?
It will mostly cost you time.
We have time.
Hmm.
We need to
we
stay
have a
Do
safe.
we?
little
Because we are kind of racing the fact that if they get, a decent enough fleet in orbit, they might just shut down the planet.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are not assuming Nathalie survived, which you don't know right now. You could find out.
It's possible.
You could find out. Point is, assuming she did, she's not going to be content to finish that. She's not going to be content. She will keep the hunt up.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Either until we're out of here or
Yeah.
until she finds us.
We are basically, if we need to get out before they can get any sort of like lockdown going.
So do we want to risk it? Just keep going.
Yeah, I think-
I don't. It would not be hard for them to just shoot at us and possibly hit one of
Exactly.
us for lethal.
If they see us, we're pretty fucked.
I think we need to hide. I think we have plenty of time to
Uh,
hide and then
they-
maybe get out.
To be fair, they don't even actually need to see you. They can just strafe at your general location and try to get lucky.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we shouldn't be taking that risk. I don't think.
Okay. So are you going to try and stop and like huddle into the snow to try and hide your heats?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and make me stealth checks, each of you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
With difficulty?
There's going to be difficulty hard. I'll give you each of you 2 boost die because you are
Okay.
using the snow, which is going to be quite effective at what you're trying to do.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
I like the odds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a lot of dice.
Not enough advantages there, Timmy?
Oh, shit.
She's a very
Or
advantageous. fellow.
blimey.
Okay.
And he
I-
still fucking failed.
Okay, Sophia succeeds to keep up our average.
Let me see.
Please.
I'm doing the funny thing that I do where I... Okay, I don't think that helps me here.
I should have tapped the fucking light point.
You know what, Logan? That's a great idea.
May as well, right?
Wait, Iris, do you still have that ability that lets you use someone else's talent?
No, that was part of the
Okay.
teacher tree, which I don't have anymore.
Understandable. Oh well. If that was the case, I could have given you a couple of abilities.
I think I don't think I have any other funny tricks that I can do in this scenario. Aside from this one.
God,
Yeah.
I forgot you can do that.
Okay.
All right.
That's a really funny roll, actually.
Yes, my funny trick, just succeeding.
As you hear the roar in the sky, you instinctively throw yourselves down towards the ground and just like try to
Shovel some
huddle out.
snow.
Lovecraft, you shovel some snow to your back. You can feel the cold, even with your environment, seep into the fabric of the material.
Yeah, yeah.
Uncomfortable.
And you all wait. The roar grows fainter. You hear it come back as they cycle back for another run.
Uh-oh.
Grows fainter. They cycle back once more, and then it goes away after maybe 15 minutes of you waiting there.
Jesus.
Okay, we should be good.
You push yourself up and shake it off because you are getting cold.
We need to move now. They.
Yep. We don't have much time.
We've burned most of our elite, I think, at this point. So let's go.
You push onward.
We proceed.
Luckily for you, the rest of the way to the snowmobiles isn't that bad.
Hooray!
I hear a butt.
No.
No? Okay.
Nice.
Hooray!
No, but
You make your way there and find the snowmobiles. At this point, as you get to, because remember, it takes you a good hour or two of walking.
Mhm.
The storm starts to clear up, and you can see there are 3 Imperium battle cruisers in orbit, roughly above where the station is, or was.
Ha 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 ha. We're gonna have to be fast.
You can faintly see dots in the sky that are clearly a couple of fighter squadrons out sweeping the area.
They're going to watch us go hawk. It's gonna be hard to get out of this.
Yeah.
Will you get on the bikes and you're going to head back to the settlement, or are you going straight to the ship?
They're probably gonna be searching the settlements for us. I would not be surprised.
Yeah,
We should
You
just
gonna-
head straight to our ship and try
the
to get
ship
out.
is probably a
Yeah.
better idea.
You gonna steal their snowmobiles?
This is more important. This is about the fate of a galaxy and a half.
Okay.
Unless our resident Jedi have any objections.
No.
Nah.
Alright, we're good.
Alright, you're gonna take these to just straight to towards the ship, okay.
You know, we could actually probably dock these on our ship.
Maybe if you had your actual ship here.
Yeah,
I
remember we have
forgot.
the rental.
Yeah.
We have our crappy rental.
Okay, I
And we-
promise you, if these are going onto the rental, then you are not.
Yeah.
And also, I don't think we should take these from these people.
Well, I mean, they're not gonna find them, but yeah.
They might.
That doesn't mean you should take them.
This is true.
I have to Jedi object. You know, I gotta.
Oh, I'm
Some-
sure you do.
You get up towards the ship, ditch the snowmobiles, and make a quick entrance into your little loner.
Get those
Okay.
heaters on.
Please.
Yeah, you shuffle in, start to shrug off your suits a little bit. Dara, you make your way to the cockpit, switch the ignition key, flick on a couple of, like, you click up a couple of switches on the dashboard above as the hot air starts blasting through the interior.
Question is, do you want to try and hide out and wait for him to finish sweeping, or get the fuck out of here? I'm in favor of the latter.
I'm inclined to agree, honestly.
Chances are they're not gonna just let us get like that. They're not gonna let us slip away if we just give them time. They will keep sweeping this plan until they find us.
Alright, I'll get ready on the guns just in case.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Sophia, will you give me a sense check?
Oh, just like my force pool.
Sorry, let me rephrase. Do you want to give me a sense check?
Sure.
Then go ahead and just roll your force pool. Yes.
Jesus Christ.
You know what?
Oh,
I'm not going to make you use any points. I'm going to give you the results because this makes more sense to me. You feel her pulsing like a wound through the force.
Oh.
She's very much alive, and you can, from this distance, you can feel her anger. It radiates through the planet. It's intense, like the kind of intensity where you actually feel a headache. Like you can feel, you know, she's nowhere near you, but you can feel her, like as if she was right behind you. Nathalie is not a presence to be messed with. That is much is for sure.
So move it.
Quickly.
Aye.
You're gonna grab our ship with the force.
She would have
She
to be close
might.
for that.
Okay.
But I never said she wasn't close.
It's true, you didn't say
Could be on our
that.
trail.
You didn't say that.
You didn't say she was close either, though.
You take off pretty quickly. You are pushing this scrap bucket for a quick getaway. When this scrap bucket was clearly not designed for quick getaways. Lifts off into the sky, rickety and jagged. You can hear parts like rumble in the ship that you're not sure should be rumbling. Lofkata, close to where you're standing, a pipe comes slightly detached from the side, like not start spewing anything. It just kind of like sags down.
It's like,
You reach a hand up and push it and just hold it in place. And you gun it into the atmosphere.
God.
And we're off.
And we're off.
You breach the atmosphere out into orbit. Dara, you're punching in. What is your destination?
That's a good question. Let's take a look here. What's around us? We had our ship docked at
Here.
yeah.
Port Nova.
Yeah.
Port Nova. Oh no, that's Hessen. Sorry, Port Nova's down here.
The fuck?
Where?
This is Port Nova down there.
Here it is. Yeah, you're right. Port Nova. I believe we're within jump range as well, so we might just want to go straight there and then ditch this thing.
Yeah. Okay. You want to make straight for Port Nova? Okay. You start punching in coordinates. Sophia in the co-pilot seat, presumably as usual, helping out with running the calculations of the Navi computer. You, Dara, reach up. You grab the lever. Start pushing the jump lever, which is, you're doing more control jumps. You're not quite doing hyperspace in here. You start pushing it. You can see the vision start to zoom, and just as you do, you see another 3 battle cruisers zoom, 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 exit right in front of you. You push the lever back down so you're not so you don't jump straight through them and kill all of yourself in the process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But guys, if we go to light speed, we can just ram through all.
The holo maneuver is not canon. I'm just saying.
Doesn't work.
It's stupid. For many reasons.
For many reasons. Yeah. Shit.
You swerve around. Unfortunately, you can't avoid the gaze of these ships as they jump out ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
They place a. You see a couple of fighters emerge rapidly from them. This ship is not in a condition to fight, which means you need to run away. If you go in,
Yeah,
if
right.
you get in an extended fight here, you will just lose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This ship just
Yeah,
doesn't
we
have the
gotta
firepower
go.
to fight back.
We are in a flying coffin.
Make me a piloting check, please.
Okay, what difficulty?
Let's call it difficulty. Let's call it hard. I'm giving you
Mm-hmm.
3 setback
3 setback. Okay.
because you're. Well, I should give you more. But I'll just give you 3.
I hate to burn it this early, Iris, but
Yeah.
this is not looking good.
Yeah.
This is. I have 2 yellow and a green versus 3 difficulty and 3 setback. Our chances of success are pretty low.
Well, remember, Dara,
Mm-hmm.
there is no try.
Mm-hmm. Now this does mean if we get another bad check, we just gotta run.
Okay, were you saying there's no try?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Dara, you grab onto the stick, swivel, as a couple of these Imperium fighters swoop towards you. Take a couple of shots. This ship only has the 1 turret. Back that you're in it, you fire off a couple of return shots, not really with the intention of hitting them, more just to kind of keep them off of
Cover.
getting a good lock on.
Mm-hmm.
Just get him to scatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is going well enough. Lofkanta, you are standing in like the hallway between the cockpit and like the entire rest of the ship, holding this pipe. You're a chunk. Another pipe on the other side comes down. You lunge forward, standing there in like an X shape, holding 2 pipes open.
Yeah.
It's panicked, but you push through their little bit of resistance and swoop around the cruisers, even as they start to fire turbo lasers in your directions. Dara, this time you grab the lever and you punch it down.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can see more. Because you can see on Sophia on scat sensors, you see incoming ships. 100, 200, 300. The fleet is on its way rapidly. You punch it out of there just in time to avoid the arrival of the Imperium fleet.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
We managed to get out.
Timmy, you get jostled a little bit in the back as the ship jumps into jump speed.
Yeah, who's holding on to something? Because who had a feeling it was going to get rough.
As soon as you have a moment, Dara, Sophia, you look, so you peek back towards the back of it. You see Lofgala standing in an X shape, holding 2 pipes open to the ceiling.
We need to ditch this ship as soon as possible.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like we've got our course plugged in. Sophia, just watch the thing while I look for any trackers on our ship, just in case.
Understood.
Dara is just gonna triple check to make sure they didn't put anything on our ship.
Yeah, is that a perception or a skullduggery check, Loot?
I don't know.
For what? Sorry.
Check for trackers and planted such
Trackers.
objects. So perception it obviously makes sense, but I could also see a case for skullduggery here.
Yeah, perception or skullduggery. I think you can make a case for either.
Give me a skullduggery check then, please. I'd
That's
like to know
actually what I'm better at. Which is crazy. I don't get to use that often.
Difficulty 3. I'll tap a dark side point.
Okay. You got it. Ooh.
Yes, I do.
Oh boy.
As you go to check, you start sweeping through. Your olfactory senses start to detect something.
Mm-hmm. What is this something exactly? Is it exactly what I think it is?
What do you think it is?
Either a tracker or a bomb.
I'll tell you. It's a gas that orcs are immune to.
God damn it!
What?
That's a test.
Carbon monoxide.
That's a test finder joke.
Oh my
Oh,
Related
God.
joke that orcs have resistance to
Oh.
carbon monoxide poisoning.
Oh my fucking god.
Now you're confident that there aren't any trackers, but you are also confident that some of the internal gas mechanics of the propulsion gas mechanics have started to spring a leak and is very rapidly leaking into the cabin of the ship.
Oh.
Oh no.
There's no built-in like mask system here, right?
No.
Okay. She is theoretically fine because she doesn't breathe it in, but she's just gonna yell at everyone else. We got a gas leak, cover your mouths.
Shit. Timothy
Yeah,
immediately start covering his mouth.
The rest of you obviously can't smell anything. You can't pick up on it. It is odorless.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just grab my helmet from my armor, slam it on.
Do we have our armor?
We're on a ship.
We're not on our ship. We're on the borrowed ship.
I would have taken my armor onto the ship I'm on.
I
I'm not
assume,
going fucking
yeah.
anywhere without my armor.
I assume.
Fair
that you-
enough.
I
Okay.
just left it behind while we were out.
So, on that note, my wilderness survival kit includes 2 respirators.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
I will dig one of those out. I'll dig both of them out, actually. I will put one on myself, and Sophia's going to hand the other one to Loth.
Loth has
Well,
breath mask. Give it to someone else.
Right, I forgot.
Yep.
if you get to Timmy, you might be able to repair the duct.
Yeah, I will give it to Timmy.
All right. So
As
you
in, like, my
quickly-
armor doesn't actually have anything that can, do much more than just holding my breath.
Fair.
It is pressurized to provide brief protection against vacuum. A few minutes
But
of life
that's it.
support in an emergency.
Yeah, few
Okay.
minutes. But hopefully enough. So yeah, you push the breather into your mouth, push past Lofkata and give one to Timothy.
Timothy immediately takes it and puts it on. Thank you.
Timmy, do you think you can take a look at this? You're better with mechanics than I am.
Of course. Let me take a look. Who's gonna walk over and start examining?
Okay. You give it a once over. Dar is able to find where it's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to know where it is. Dara, yours doesn't count. For Timmy, do you have access to a toolkit? Multi-tool hand doesn't come with all that you need for this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have a toolkit in my inventory.
Okay, that makes things difficult. Not impossible, just difficult.
Okay.
Okay. The issue is the gas leak, right? Maybe if we can just like find somebody to hold it in long enough, like temporarily, like, wrap some cloth around it.
Cloth?
Yeah, it'd be like we have some like cloth around the duct. We can like probably just keep it from leaking too much until we get back.
Well, Timmy can still attempt a mechanics check. It'll just be hard.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And it will only be a temporary solution anyway, because you
Yeah.
don't have the means to fix it fully.
Yeah.
Timothy just slaps a band-aid on it. There, all done.
Another spring leaks on the other side.
Timmy!
All right, Jamie. Would you like to try and fix this leak?
Yes.
Great. Yeah, great. Because Otherwise, Bacta might pass out and then die.
Man, I don't want our medic to pass out and die.
Everyone else is fine though.
I mean, I already have frostbite, you know.
Give me a mechanics check, Jamie.
Yeah.
We make it at difficulty 4.
Ooh.
And before
Okay.
you punch it, add 3 setback dice.
Can I assist because Dara's pointing out where the leak is, which is helping him out?
Yes, I believe you would give him a boost die.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I'm also gonna flip a light side point to add another boost die.
Ooh, we're pretty low.
Okay.
That is not a boost die. That's an upgrade ability.
Oh, you're right. Shit.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that
Which
is
is
upgrade
which is
ability.
strictly speaking better.
Not bad. Yeah, no, I got it mixed up. Okay. God help me.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
So,
You're able to fashion Timmy and Dara, you kind of hand and get Timmy the things he needs. You patch up something temporary. As long as the ship doesn't get pushed to its paces, this should hold.
Mm-hmm.
But
Good.
it obviously needs to be properly repaired by a mechanic.
Okay, we're good. And this needs to be said. No one mentioned this when we get back.
Yeah.
We're broke as it is. Actually, can we tell how old the damage is? Is this recent or with it?
It looks more recent.
Okay, so that is our fault. Damn.
You were in a firefight right now, and while you didn't take any
Yeah.
actual, like, nothing pierced the ship's shields, you did take a couple hits and get jostled around.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Uh,
with that, it should be a pretty chill ride back.
Yes, no matter you have resolved most of your issues for the time being, you're able to take a moment to relax aboard the ship.
Daria's just gonna sit back in her seat and start tinkering on herself, trying to repair some of the damage.
Timothy is going to just step back and too close.
Lop is going to inspect the tablet.
Yeah, you retrieve the cylinder, you unseal it. There's a tss as you remove the lid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tablet's inside. You could reach it and pull it out.
Loff reaches in, pulls off the gloves on his adverse environmental gear, holds it in his hands, looks at it for a moment, looking it over, try to see if he just sees anything understandable on it on the surface. Right. Probably not.
No, you can't read it. It's completely legible to you.
Yeah. He closes his eyes, searches through the force for a memory, trying to see who inscribed it.
Give me the roll.
Okay. If I can pull it up on my sheet. Jesus. There we go.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, brother.
We have one light point left.
You sure do.
And you need, let's see, hold on, let me pull up the powers I can check. Give me a moment. You need, let's see, you need one to trigger, you need one for the power.
Yep. One for magnitude.
You need one for magnitude. Okay, you just need 2 points.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm gonna go with 3 because I would like to get a fuller vision. So I'm gonna tap the sense power, the range on it as well.
Okay.
So I take 3 strain.
Okay, no worries. Where is Lokata doing this aboard this distinct little ship?
Probably off in like one of the corner seats towards the back.
Okay, where's everyone else as this is happening?
Dara's in the cockpit, or what counts as the cockpit, anyways.
Timothy is on one of the gutter stations.
There's only one, and Bacta's in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, shit, right, okay. Timothy would... I don't know what Timothy would be doing then.
Stay on the floor.
No, Timothy's probably just gonna do like a routine. He's gonna look around, make sure there's nothing else that ended up damaged.
Okay, you just make it. Okay, where's Sophia then?
I would think still in the co-pilot seat.
That, up to you. I'm just asking where you are so I know where everyone is for the scene.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I think that's what makes the most sense to me.
Okay. Then the only one I think in vision of Lofgata is Timmy. Who's
Right.
sweeping around the main room looking for other damages.
That makes the most
Yep.
sense to me. Yeah.
Timmy, you see Lofgata kind of run his fingers over the tablet, and then his eyes go wide and glow blue.
Oh no.
Timothy. Oh.
I'm having an Atlantis the Lost
Timothy-
Empire moment.
Timothy is just like, who's walking in or who's walking around and who notices what's going on with Lofgata and who just stops and just watches him. This is new.
What's going on back there?
Oh, who Timothy hasn't said anything. Who's
Oh, I
just
thought that
like-
was you speaking. Okay.
No. Timothy's just like watching, trying to figure out what's happening with Lofgata.
Timmy, my friend, you can hear what sounds to you like faint whispers and chatters around Lofgata, but you can't understand them.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
That's kind of creepy. Okay.
Oh,
Timothy-
no.
Timothy's
Uh,
just like kind of. Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
Timothy like looks to Lofgata and then he looks around trying to figure out where those whispers are coming from. Who isn't armed, but who is armed, who has his weapons. What am I saying?
He shoots
who, like,
Lofgata.
No.
Not again!
Who's not gonna shoot Lofgata? Once was enough.
So who's next?
Dara. I'm gonna shoot Dara next.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I thought so.
Understandable. That was
No.
a predictable response,
In all
I think.
seriousness, I'm sorry. In all seriousness, Timothy is going to pull out his blaster pistol and just look around, thinking either there's someone who's snuck on this ship, or there's something who's not seen. But right now, who's on alert? Lofgata? What's going on?
Yeah, Lofgata does not respond to you. Lofgata, you as soon as you touch the tablet, you feel like a as you leave your body.
Oh boy, I'm being astral projected
You-
against my will.
You feel yourself basically launched through space. You see the ship leaving you behind as you're pulled back. Like you can feel yourself being pulled and drawn away.
Oh.
Can I see where I'm being drawn to? Or is it
You
just
s-
into the vastness of space currently?
You kind of spin around, try to turn your arm. Each of your movements is laggard. It's like you can see anything moving like 3 times. Like each movement of your arm, you see lag like 3 visible times behind.
Yeah,
it.
like shadowing or like ghosting.
Yeah. It's slow and sluggish. You move around. You see, you hear zoom, zoom, as you zoom past planets and asteroids and stars.
I'm having a 2001: A Space Odyssey moment.
Eventually, you arrive overlooking. Just kind of like you feel like you can see hundreds upon hundreds of systems out before you, glimmering and blinking in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just in space around you.
Mm-hmm.
you don't know where you are, but you swivel around and you see one of the great masters in their ghostly, elusive form. You remember these large bird-like
I
creatures.
was about to ask, aren't they like bird-like? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, they have large beaks and
They're very bear-like.
wings on their arms. They were what? Sorry, Stick?
I said very bear-like.
They're not very bear-like. They are not.
Hello.
There's hold on, sorry. There's a specific.
Okay, let you do your.
Yeah, I was thinking. I was looking at something real quick there because I was trying to refresh myself on something.
Mhm.
You see this kind of ghostly great mass down for you. Even in this ghostly form, it is about it's about twice your height.
Oh,
You see it reaches up its like slightly winged arm with like a claw pointed towards you before it turns and like draws its arm upwards towards and around towards a star system that you start to zoom towards.
Okay, I'm being redirected.
Yeah,
Okay.
you feel as that whoosh pulled through space again. Meanwhile, real quick, what's happening aboard the ship?
Has Timmy informed anyone what's going on, or is he just staring
Timmy-
at Lafcadio still?
Timmy, it's been about a minute for you.
who's probably like realizing, oh shit, something's wrong, and who is informing the rest of the crew what's happening?
What's he saying exactly?
Good question. Let me think. Who rushes into where most of
The cockpit. You walk down into the cockpit.
who
Yeah.
goes to the who goes into the cockpit? Something's happening with Lafcadio.
Something?
Sophia immediately like swivels in her seat to look at him.
It's like what's happening? So yeah, what now that it's got like Sophia's attention and presumably everyone else's, Timothy stands taller, but who's definitely alert. I saw him holding the tablet. His eyes were glowing a blue color, and
You don't get any farther than that before Sophia jumps out of her chair and runs out of the room.
Yeah. I mean,
Sophia's
it's
fuck.
it's like 5 feet from the cockpit into the main room. To be fair, it's a very small, like connecting tunnel between the two rooms.
Dar watches her go. She's gonna sigh and like swivel her chair back around. Fucking wizard shit.
Sophia, you come upon the site as described to Timothy. Lafcadio sit there, holding the tablet with both hands. One hand kind of like resting, holding the tablet with one hand, one resting on it. Blue, glowing eyes, and you can hear a faint whisper around it, around him.
Hmm.
Yep.
Oh God. I have to really debate with myself right now.
A common occurrence.
We love it when we debate with herself. Debates are fun.
I think okay, Sophia's got the hunch that interfering right now could do more harm than good. So she's just going to like take a seat and watch
Okay. Sounds
in
good to me.
case something happens.
Makes sense to me. Lafcadio, you swoosh again away as you're being directed around. Excuse me, sorry. Oh god. You have to understand, my when I cough, like my entire torso hurts.
Yeah.
Because I absorbed a lot of impact on the fall.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, sorry. It's just like it's a whole body effort.
Yep. You're good.
Lokata, you swoop in. It grows dark around you as you find yourself in this system you were directed to. You see a kind of dimish red star at the center of it, and you fly closer and closer and closer towards the star before you kind of come to a stop. Looking around again, after a few moments, you see another group. You see, it looks like the same Great Master here.
Oh.
He takes a few steps across the ethereal, floor. There's no floor, but he takes a few steps over you that ripples out into nothingness with each step as he draws closer to you, reaching out a claw to point, that prods into your forehead. Not like dig in, but he pokes at your forehead. And in a layered, echoed voice, you hear, "Bring it here."
Bring it here. The tablet?
You are shunted back away from the Great Master, rapidly zooming through space back towards your own body.
As soon as he slams into his own body, he just
You bolt forward as the blue dissipates from your eyes and the whispers cease.
What? Looks down at the tablet.
Tablet looks fine.
Red star. He says that aloud.
Sophia echoes it and says, "Is that what you saw? A red star?"
One of the great masters told me to bring it. We were
The great masters.
standing in front of a red star.
In the middle of space? Or
In a system, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. That wasn't a... Was it a memory? He's looking very confused at the tablet, like, what the hell did I just see?
Sophia looks down at the tablet. Just out of curiosity, can she feel like any of the residual dark side energy from Lafkata using psychometry?
Yeah, I think so.
I think, she says after a moment, we should wait a bit longer before acting on that. I'd like us to take some time to recover and examine the tablet again once we're not under so much tension.
Okay.
You have Logan.
Yeah.
Lafkata, you know where it is. In your head, you have coordinates and everything.
Oh,
They put it
okay.
in your brain.
They put the fucking marker on his mini-map.
You know,
Hang on, let's...
you know where to go. And you know what? Make me a...
Astrogation?
No, make me a discipline check.
Okay.
Oh no.
Difficulty?
2.
Okay.
Can he do that? Yes.
You have a sense that you probably want to go there sooner rather than later.
Okay.
Yeah, looks like that talk with Dara. Well, it's gonna have to wait. Shit.
Loft goes, no. We need to go there soon. It's where's a map? Loft like gets up looking for something to either write on or like indicate where in the system it is.
You walk. Go on, sorry.
As he does that, Sophia's going to like move to stand in front of him, put a hand on his shoulder, and say, "Easy, Lafkada. Remember, haste makes waste."
Sorry.
She says, I believe that this. I believe that it may be worth acting quickly upon this. However, she takes a moment to consider her phrasing and says, acting impulsively and rushing into things without considering the situation is one of the ways that the dark side tempts us. We'll take a day to rest first, re-examine the tablet, and then make for these coordinates. Is that all right with you?
Okay.
Timothew's probably just standing in the background, letting Sophia handle this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lockhart, you walk up to one of the ship's consoles, tap on it a couple of times, open up the screen of like a map, type in the coordinates, run a couple of searches. There is a system there.
Okay.
Oh.
Right here.
I'll mark it in bright red.
I thought you were gonna say I'll mark it on your map, and then I thought of Prescott Darvu.
There's no data on the system though, but obviously you don't have access to any databases to check that. So
Yeah. Not
you
on
just
this
you
deck.
just have the information that there's a system there.
Timothy is going to look over the map, and then he looks to Lafkana. Was there anything else of note there?
All I saw was a red sun and the Great Master.
I see.
All he said was to bring it, and I don't know.
So he was speaking to you?
I think so.
Then
And
is
by
he still
it,
alive?
I must have just felt him in the force or something.
Well, I guess we have no choice but to take your word for it.
Timothy looks to the. I'm presuming Lafkana still has the tablet.
Sorry, I had started doing this, and I was going to hit space, and I realized I can't do it with my hands, so I can't use my elbow to complete the action.
So, all right. So I was going to ask. I'm presuming Lafkana is still holding on to the tablet.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So Timothy looks to the tablet in Lafkana's hands. and by bring it to him, I'm presuming he needs the tablet.
That's
What
all
else
I
could
can
he need?
guess.
I assume.
Bring it to me. The ganja.
The
It was when you
bead.
touched the tablet, right?
Was that?
It was when you touched the tablet, right?
Well, no, I used psychometry on it. It wasn't just when I touched it.
What the fuck is Never mind.
The fuck is like
You know, that's a good point. I don't think I've ever
She
explained
has
that to
never
Dara.
heard that word before.
That's a good point.
Yeah, Timothy also raises his eyebrows at this, and he looks to Sophia, and then he looks back to Lafkana.
You know what? I think when he looks at Sophia, she opens her mouth as if to explain, but then when he looks back at Lafkata, she realizes it's the oh, you're doing Jedi bullshit look, and she shuts up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, all right, what's our new plan then? We pick up our ship and then.
I say we pick up our ship and head there immediately, assuming we have nothing more immediately pressing.
If we swung by the resistance, we could probably make a record of it. That way, they have some knowledge of the tablet and they can start translating it themselves.
Might not need to, depending based on what you find, though. Either way, you're still committed to your course to Port Nova.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couple hours later, Bacta, I will permit I will permit you to do a round of medicine checks of some kind if you
I
like.
need some medicine checks of my own.
You can make one per person.
Yeah, I'm gonna make mine first.
I'll just do a mechanics roll myself for all my critical injuries.
Do you increase the difficulty by twice for doing it on yourself?
No, because
I do it by
Okay.
twice. Robots do it by once.
Okay,
Okay,
droids
okay,
increase by one. Okay.
I will
Okay,
roll
I'm
that. I
healing
don't even
wound
need to upgrade it because
myself.
it's yeah. That takes out one of my 2 critical injuries. So we're good.
So I cure 4 of my own wounds.
All right.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Oh, also, I assume. Oh, no. Can I roll cool also to reduce some
Yes,
strain?
you can all roll cooler discipline to
Oh, good.
lower strain.
Right.
Lovely.
Oh,
God, I love that.
Luke, here's what I'm going to do. I'm
Wow.
going to let everyone do their discipline cool rolls real quick. I have something to give you, kind of. maybe.
Wow.
Sophia's chilling out.
She is.
The Force brought her that good shit.
Bacta, what I'm going to do is because I'm becoming stingier with when I let you do medicine checks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to allow you to use triumphs on medicine checks to try another one.
Ooh.
Ah.
But with each time you roll you could chain them infinitely, but each time you do, they become more difficult to do.
So +1 difficulty each
Yes,
time?
please. Yes, please.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna just do the same check on myself again, and that heals another 5.
Okay. So I think it's nice if triumphs have a little bit of impact on medicine. And I think
Other
I think-
organic
Maybe.
being, who wants some medicine?
I'd love some medicine.
Cool, what kind of medicine do you want?
Heal wounds, please.
Okay, what's your wound threshold at and wounds at?
You need to cure light, moderate, or severe wounds.
I think I'm above half. If I'm doing my math correctly. Yeah, I'm above half.
Alright, so that's difficulty 2. Heal 6.
Okay, that works for me.
Hey.
all right. Nice. I think Timothy might lose some healing with his wounds as well.
Alright, what are you at?
I'm at 21.
Of 28, above half.
Of
Okay.
20, above half, yes. Sorry.
Cool. You get to heal 5, and I get to roll again,
Yep.
Okay.
Increased difficulty though.
and then you get to heal another 7.
There you go.
Okay, let me calculate that.
It's 12 total.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Sophia, do you need any healing?
It would be nice.
Cool. What are you at?
I am below half.
All right, so difficulty 1 then. Heal 6.
Awesome. I am totally fine.
Yee!
Nice. Woo!
Okay. Dara, did you do your own check or did I miss that? Yes, you did. I see it. I see it.
I just took out all my control injuries.
You're on Port Nova. Coming back into sight of your favorite station. Now, it is worth mentioning that your ship is still dry docked.
Mm.
Do you want to give it a day and head out to this location Dara's found?
That would be smart.
Me?
Well, not Dara, Lofgada.
You might need to give it more than a day.
Oh, we should just go ahead and ask how much longer it'll be then.
Remember, dry dock takes time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like we head out still in the rental.
Oh yeah, that you can do. That you can do. Totally.
If we do, we should take care of the gas leak like more permanently first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is not my department. I deal with organics.
You could, if you don't want it to reach the port master, you could pay someone on the sly to fix the gas leak for you.
Yeah. We have 168 credits.
Yeah, it's just like what platinum?
Well, you're at Port Nova. If you make a quick, okay, are you heading to the port master to ask how long dry dock is?
Yeah, Darwell.
The port master, as you make your way in, he tells you your ship's probably going to be there another week.
They're weak.
He's like, what? The bitch was dinged up.
That's pretty true.
That's unfortunate.
But you can have it done fast or you can have it done well. Choose.
We'll be back in a week.
So I'm going to do a thorough inspection of that rental, you know?
No worries, it'll be in one piece.
The One Piece? Where?
Nice.
Outside. I'll give you my ship for it.
It's right, that convenient alleyway.
Oh, boy. All right. Yeah, so it's going to be in for 1 week. Your clones report, all's well. They've just been keeping an eye on things. All's well. All's well.
Also, oh. Well, then I guess we might as well just head in small ship to where Lafada was seeing.
I mean, if you want to take a day here, you can.
Actually, that might be a good idea. Cause wait.
I really
Never
wanna
mind. I can't pay
rest.
for medical expenses. Shit. This is-
There's actually something funky that I wanted to do, but I
Okay.
don't know if I will be able to. Hang on, I need to pull up the appropriate section in the book for this.
Right.
Mm.
Statements that don't bode well.
No, it's just this is a bit of a niche mechanic that we haven't
Okay.
used yet this far, because I have not tried to delve into it. But
If the word alchemy comes out of your mouth,
what?
there are rules for force alchemy. in this game.
Oh,
Okay.
she knows. Trust me.
You say okay. Strictly
just-
speaking,
Because that's also very much a Sith thing.
okay. The thing is, it is okay. "Quote unquote" alchemy is a Sith thing, but like all Force artifacts are not inherently dark side things. My understanding was that this game uses the word alchemy to refer to like all Force crafting. Because you can make items.
I'll be so real with you. I don't like the words force crafting coming out of your mouth, but go on.
There's a specific reason I want to do this, and I'm not going to be making a regular thing out of this. There's one specific thing I want to do. And
There's only one thing I want. It's just a philosopher's stone. It's fine. It's not good.
A philosopher's stone.
Infinite power.
What I would like to do, I'm trying to think of how to phrase it. So, Serio gave me a necklace, right?
Yes.
I would like to try and make that into a shield amulet, which is
Do you have a wiki link for me, or can you direct me somewhere? I need to read about this.
yeah.
I do have a crafting link actually. If Iris doesn't have one.
I have it, thank you.
Okay.
I don't know if it's there is a section for it on the wiki. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Say a wiki link and somewhere in the book to read up on these rules.
Yes.
Is this in Force and Destiny?
It's in the Unlimited Power source book, which I have.
Yep. Oh,
yeah.
cool! The Palpatine Force book. You're right.
It's for mystics in
Right,
general.
because
Which
yeah, the one
Palpatine just happens to be.
I say the one that's called Unlimited Power with Palpatine in the front talking about alchemy. Right, of course. No, I get
Here we go. This should link directly to the shield amulet.
Shield amulet. Yep. By half? Core blimey.
It can only be used once per session.
I acknowledge that, and that is a good count, but still, by half? Blimey.
Oh, blimey.
Where are the rules?
The rules for force crafting, or alchemy, rather, begin on page 79 of Unlimited Power. The gist of it is it works the same as normal crafting, but I roll my force pool, and I can spend light points similarly to advantages and triumphs to put beneficial effects on the item, and you can spend dark points to put downsides on it.
Are you using what skill?
I believe
Or did you
for
use
alchemy, you use either your choice of discipline or lore.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that you're going to pick the one that doesn't give me anything to use and gives you all the things to use.
What?
Discipline, because you have some good discipline.
Well, yeah, but because you use your force dice for this, the light and dark results don't cancel each other out. So if I get any dark results, you can use those for downsides no matter what I do.
But sorry, then. Okay, they're on top of the of things like disadvantages and despairs.
Yes.
I follow. All right. Do you mind if we put a pin in this and do it after session?
Not at all.
Okay, because I want to take a moment to read through the rules, and I don't want to do that right now.
Yeah, I understand.
We'll circle back to that after session.
Can I actually ask Timmy to help repair Dara real quick? If we're having some downtime. I'm at 19 out of 20.
Okay. So hold on. You will be taking downtime because Sophia will be trying to craft this. We will just be doing it after because I want to read up on it first. But that also
Yeah.
means that she will be unavailable to help Dara.
No, Timmy.
Oh, Timmy.
Oh,
Okay,
Timmy.
my mistake.
Yes.
My mistake, original gangster.
Because I think Sophia's concentration is pretty solely on this.
Yeah, I think Timmy has better mechanics anyways.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know if Sophia gets the force on that, but whatever, doesn't matter.
I think I don't know if she has the power for it.
I
Doesn't matter.
can, but only for a light point, which we don't have right now.
We sure don't. So.
Okay, Timmy can give you assistance
hmm
if Jamie is willing. Well, you know what, Jamie, this could be a good time to have that talk you wanted to have.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You could, if Timmy could have that conversation while helping fix Dara, that could be a good moment to do that scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right, Dara, scene's yours.
hmm they're probably like in their little pod ships, since that's their base for now, basically.
The rental,
Okay.
yeah.
hmm
The rental.
And she's got some pretty gnarly temperature injuries. I think like almost all of her are caused by frostbite.
Yeah, Timothy is going to just quietly work on Dara for a bit. And then just looks like we've taken the bleeding from the frostbite. There's a lot of
I overestimated my resistance to the cold.
so you did. I'm not sure how much of this I can fix, but I'll do my best to get you back in the fighting shape,
As long as I can keep moving.
of course. There is one other thing I want to discuss with you.
Oh?
Back down on the planet, when we were trying to persuade the researchers to
Oh.
give us the tablet. Who
I see where this is
uses like
going.
yeah, Timothy does not look too happy. You pulled out your blaster and you gunned down an unarmed civilian. Well, I wouldn't
No,
say.
but-
I guess I wouldn't say unarmed because I think he did have a
Non-combatants.
weapon on him.
No, he didn't have a weapon. He did not have a
Oh.
weapon.
Okay, okay. I was sorry. I'm trying to.
Unarmed non-combatant.
All right, yeah. So, yeah. So Timothy, like, all right. Let me try that again. So, do you want to explain to me what you were thinking when you decided to execute an unarmed civilian? That man wasn't a threat. He was a scientist, a translator. He was stalling
Oh,
us.
he was
sure, but
plenty of a threat. Look, if you want to pull out the morality card on me, how about we acknowledge the fact that fascist government looking to expand to the entire galaxy? Yes, I shot him, and I don't regret it. I know you're likely looking for a different answer, and I'm happy to give it to you because your hands are currently. That's the truth.
Okay, give me a minute. I need to think about this.
Very fair.
That's fine. That's fine. While you think, Jamie, Stick, give me that mechanics roll.
I think Timmy was making the mechanics roll.
I thought you were making it with Timmy's assistance.
No. He has more dice and more ranks.
Timmy, give me a hold on, sorry, let me think. Do you need tools?
Oh, that's a good question. I
Let me
didn't think
check
about
what
that.
it says on the droids.
Yes, please. 'Cause I know it's 2 setback because of your current
Yeah.
wounds.
It does not say they need toolkits, at least on the
tools,
wiki, but
Doing stuff without tools gives you setback die.
Okay,
Okay.
so okay,
Okay.
Jamie, could you quickly make me a mechanics check? Difficulty, I believe 3.
I
Okay.
am over half my wounds.
Is that 3 or 2?
I think it's 3.
Two.
It's the same as medical checks.
Yeah,
No, over half your wounds is 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay, give me
Oh,
difficulty 2, and then give me 2 setback dice because you're working without tools.
Okay, one moment.
Ah, unfortunate.
Is that just one wound?
That's,
It is just 1 wound.
Well, you know what? That's all right.
unfortunate.
I'll take it. I now have 2 wounds below my threshold.
Alright, Jamie, you can carry on the scene now.
Okay. So Timothy, like, who's working on it, and who hears that Dara doesn't regret what she did, and who stops? You don't regret it. You think that makes you right? Who turns it and who walks in front of Dara? You think that makes you right? You think conviction counts for something when the shot didn't need to be fired? I fought fascist Dara, real ones, with boots on necks and blood on banners, and I still knew the difference between a man holding a weapon and a man holding a data pad. You want to play judge, jury, and executioner? That's not justice. That's just another brand of tyranny. What you did wasn't righteous, it was reckless. You compromised the op, exposed us to the nights outside, and lit a fire that could have gotten the rest of us killed.
I'd clap. I'd clap, but I have a cast on it.
Yeah,
like,
I was like,
shit.
God damn.
Whoa!
Please don't clap and hurt your hands.
You practiced this, didn't you?
But I would give you an applause because I thought that was great.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I had such bleeding hearts for soldiers. I didn't do it because it was for justice or righteous. I did it because I had to. There are many things I do regret that I've had to do. That wasn't one of them.
Sorry, could you repeat that? I'm trying to like.
Which part? Yeah,
You
she
did
did
it
it because she
because-
had to, but there are things she has had to do that she regrets, and she doesn't regret that.
Okay. Okay.
So basically, she's saying that she one, it was necessary, and 2, she doesn't regret, which are 2 separate things.
Okay. Let me think. Okay. Timothy. Okay, give me a minute. Dialogue engine loading. I'm taking a page from your book.
Yeah.
It's a page I stole from Iris's book. So we're like we're passing around the
Oh,
piece
yeah.
of paper.
Yeah, yeah. Give me that piece of paper. Okay. Timothy just looks Dara in the eye. You keep telling yourself that. Who stands up and who just walks away for a moment. My point is, what you did put us all in danger. If this were Havoc Squad, you would have been court-martialed. You would have been demoted. You would have faced fire from your commanding officer, from everyone above you. But fortunately for you, this isn't Havoc Squad, and this isn't my tomb. This is Lafkada's tomb. Who
Yeah.
Who takes a moment? Oh God, how am I gonna? This is. Oof.
Do you want me to interject?
No, give me one
Okay.
moment. I'm just thinking.
Mhm.
I'm thinking.
Very fair.
Man, this is the most I've done. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah,
surprised in a
that's-
good way.
Yeah, no, I was kind of rehearsing this whole thing in my head, like,
Yeah, no, I mean, I think the delivery was done well, Jamie.
Yeah.
Be proud of that. Yeah.
Timothy, it's just gonna like, who takes a moment to consider his options? As I said, this isn't Havoc Squad. This is Sword Tomb. Under normal circumstances, I would report you to Lafkada right here and now. But
Jamie, it's Sophia who's in charge.
oh, so shit! Did I say
Hey,
Lafkada? I'm
you
sorry.
did.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're fine. You're fine.
Okay, let me walk that back.
You're fine.
Right, this isn't Havoc. This is Sword Tomb. I could report you to Sophia, but considering the circumstances, we are on the edge of something too big to risk tearing ourselves apart over one shot. So, who steps up to Dara? I'm not going to report this, but don't take this as a pass. You get one. That's it. One misfire, one civilian in your crosshairs who shouldn't be there, and I'm not going to give you the same chance I'm giving you now. You are part of this unit, Dara. I expect you to act like it. I expect better from the people I share a battlefield with. Don't make me regret letting this slide. Who's
That's
not
what
going
you
to
feel
give?
to. Sorry.
Who's not going to give Dara a chance to respond? Who's going to turn,
No?
and
Okay.
who's going to walk away?
Okay. In that case, she'll just talk aloud to herself. That's what you keep failing to understand. I'm not a soldier. I'm not even a person. I'm a weapon.
Oh. And that's where I'm going to end my soon. Oh boy.
Woo!
Mm.
That was good.
Yeah, I did not expect that from Timmy, but dang.
Yeah, no,
Alright.
I was as I
Yeah.
told you, since that moment I was rehearsing. I was like, okay, how does Tim
Fair.
react to this?
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you're taking a day on Port Nova to just
Mhm.
to chillax, TM.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Just confirming.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
While we're here, can I pick up some more repair patches, by the way?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll just buy some.
Yeah.
Are you using
Yeah,
your
the
own
money for the
pockets or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let me check. Yeah, they're 25. I can buy 2 for myself,
Okay.
and that'll wipe out my pocket funds. Because I'm gonna need them.
Loth takes the day to just kind of like chill. He needs a day.
Wookie ganja.
Sure. Yeah, he takes some time just to like relax a bit. He needs to de-stress. He really needs to de-stress.
It really needs to be stressed.
He ends up walking around Port Nova, just kind of like window shopping, basically.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Do you resist the allure of gambling dens?
Discipline roll.
A gamble.
I will say yes this time.
Okay. Yeah, you just all take some time to blow some steam. The next.
I restock on ammo packs, i.e., I no longer run out of ammo on my main gun.
Yep. All right. You all finish the day. Next day rolls around,
We get a rest.
which means you can hit the rest button. So you get to recover a wound, your stim pack usages, etc.
And now 3 below threshold.
Woo!
Okay. What's the play? You're gonna head straight for the red star.
I think we do.
All right.
Before we do, remember Sophia said she wanted you to try examining the tablet again.
Okay.
Without the dark mojo this time, if you can.
Okay.
If you can.
Well, I don't get a choice because if I don't roll light points, I just don't get to observe it.
That's true.
Okay, yeah, give it a go. You
Okay.
can do work, give it a go either way.
Here we go. Okay. 2 points to activate. I will not be doing the extended range this time.
Okay. You give it a feel. You, for a few moments, I'll have to change my music to something more fitting for this.
Mm-hmm. And if I requested that you send said music for the benefit of us all,
I can do that.
thank you.
What the fuck?
Watch your fucking language, please.
Yeah, what the hell?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot we were on Twitch.
We have fucking advertisers
We're
who apply to
not
hear that
on
shit.
Twitch.
Oh yeah, we moved to YouTube. Right.
Did you actually forget?
I did. I'm so used to people.
Lofkata,
streaming.
you see a moment caught in the history of this object. You are washed with a sense of responsibility. Is the emotion I would say that you undertake, that
Okay.
kind of like fills up your body as you watch a ancient, one of the great masters, bigger than the ones you've seen so far. In fact, hold on, let me think. I'm trying to think if have you seen the Sovereign Saint Sofran before? Like in a statue or something. I'm not entirely sure.
I don't think we have.
I also don't think so. You've heard him mentioned. I know that you know the name.
Yeah.
You see one of these great masters, taller than the other, slightly broader built, dressed in robes that are part armor, part regalia, as he, with one of his hands this tablet over to another of the great master who's on his knee in front of him. The larger of the two speaks. You can hear the thrumming and echoing of his voice. And like, take this, my apprentice, and hide it well. Because you know its true meanings. Seal it away for the time that has been prophesied. The kneeling great master nods and receives the tablet with a great sense of deference and responsibility. And you're jolted back to the present.
Huh.
Oh.
I saw 2 of them. One giving the tablet to another and saying to seal it away. Something about it being prophesized.
Sophia looks at him a little curiously and says, "Were either of them the one you saw in the first vision?"
I defer to Tez.
The kneeling one.
Okay. I figured. Loft just says, the one taking the tablet. That's who I saw at the Red Sun.
Which would mean that was Zelrantis, right? He was the apprentice. Am I remembering that correctly?
If I remember correctly.
I think so.
Interesting. All right. We'll head for the coordinates.
All right. Hopefully, us just being there reveals whatever it is we're supposed to find.
Reveals what? You kind of cut out after.
Reveals whatever it is we're supposed to find.
Hmm.
Yeah, you want to go? Are you all ready to go there?
Let's do it.
Aye.
Alright.
Set off. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit because we started so late and well,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're on a roll.
loot. Before I keep going with the scene.
Nope.
Do you want to go and grab something to eat?
Not yet. No.
Okay. I just thought I'd offer because I know you don't usually eat before a session.
I did eat before this session, thankfully.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Cool. I
Cool.
just wanted to make the offer. Does anyone want to take a $5?
I would like to deal with my dog real quick.
Then let's take a $5.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab something to eat.
Sure.
I'm a little hungry.
He's a hungry boy.
I'm a hungry man.
I don't know.
Okay, Iris. I have taken a look at this. Do you have the material?
That's one of the things I wanted to ask you about. Because in terms of like raw money, no. But when it comes to gathering materials,
Excuse me.
let's see. At the GM's discretion, PCs can acquire some or all of the materials for template via means other than paying for them, such as salvaging them, stealing them, or receiving them as a gift.
Okay. I follow.
So it's your discretion how much, if any, of that can be substituted by the fact that this is a gift from someone important to her.
Tell you what. I have 2 bargains to make to you.
Okay.
You can hold on. My music got a little dramatic. I have to pause that. I will let you substitute all the cost, but in exchange, I will be upgrading the difficulty
Okay.
a few times.
All right.
Or I will let you substitute half the cost, and I will be increasing the difficulty.
Okay. Ooh, that's a tricky bargain actually, because with upgraded difficulty, if you get despairs, or rather, if I get despairs, then you can use those to do fucky things.
I thought I'd just make you an interesting bargain.
That is an interesting bargain. I think.
Therefore, I am.
Hang on, let me double check the materials required. 500. It would be 1,000 credits for full price normally. How are our finances looking?
We
Logan
had
is here,
168 last I checked. Yeah, 168. What are you looking at buying?
Not buying anything.
making.
I see.
Let me look at the cat. Yes, you are flat broke.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what?
Do you have any money yourself? No.
Nope.
And I'm back.
Welcome back, Jimmy.
Cool.
I will. I'll take you up on the deal to substitute the full cost.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade it thrice.
Okay.
And I'm going to No, I'm just gonna do that. I'm not gonna tap Dark Support. I'm just gonna upgrade it thrice, and we'll see where the dice land.
Okay.
Okay. Now, do I have anything I can do here without a light point?
So that that is why I'm not flipping a dark point, because I want to see how this goes. I'm being a little mean. I'm withholding your resources.
Hostage.
Can't believe you're doing this.
Yes, you can.
You're right, I can.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Um,
No,
Lovely.
I like pressed my other fist into like knuckle, so I could like press it down against my thigh to like crack it, because I could feel it, and I rubbed up against one of the bruises, and it really hurt.
Ugh.
Oh, all right. It's temporary. Pain is temporary. My friends are forever.
I wish
No,
that
you're
were true,
true.
but we will die.
But if I'm
all
already,
together.
but if I'm already dead, which is likely because I am older, then
That
you
is
are
true.
forever.
Oh.
Sure.
Though some of you are Americans, which means your life expectancy is lower than mine.
That is true. I could get hit by a giant hot dog.
You could eat shit on an electric bike.
No, I can't ride a bike, so it won't happen to me.
Oh, you can't ride a bike? Okay.
I never I like skateboarding instead, so I did that when I was a kid.
Fair enough. I remember learning to ride a bike because my dad taught me.
Well, okay, I know how to ride a bike, but we never like got past the little side wheels when I was like
Oh.
6.
I'll teach you how to ride a bike. It's not that hard.
I know that, and I never like just like never. Like,
Yeah.
I do know.
I remember learning to ride a bike because my dad taught me, and he had me ride around a little bit, and then I crashed into the bonnet of his car, and he got real mad at me, even though he could have stopped it.
Damn.
Like, it was fully in his power to intervene.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
And who didn't?
No, because my dad's a piece of shit.
Yeah, that's what I've
Alright.
heard.
Yeah.
I have surveyed everything available to me, and I think
Had a
it's
Shafir.
simply
Jeez.
time to make the roll.
Right?
Hmm.
Let's go.
Okay, that's really not what I wanted to see at all.
Okay. All right. Resources to spend.
Oh, don't you?
I theoretically have some as well. Theoretically.
Here's some advantages. You do
And
succeed.
a couple of yeah, I do succeed. Advantages and a couple of light points.
For 4 dark points, you can make it so it requires a destiny.
My biggest problem is that a lot of these are tied to conflict.
Yeah, that is the system of like the Force stuff.
Which I think historically, when something has imposed conflict, we've just gone with strain as a substitute.
Yeah, it just doesn't quite translate the same, but it's the closest.
Yeah.
And 2 destiny points have Halisman failed to work. Interesting. That would be fucked up.
That would be fucked up, wouldn't it?
It would be fucked up.
Wow, would you look at that? I have 6 dark points.
Wow, would you look at that?
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
Taz. This isn't. I don't know if the book says explicitly, but would you allow me to mix and match like advantages and light points on this? Like for example, could I combine those 2 advantages and 2 light points to buy a 4-point effect?
Like redirect energy.
I was that, or I was honestly thinking blueprint. For reasons.
So presumably to give one to Serio, it's my
Yes.
because it's my guess. Because if the plan is to mass produce these for the party, that I have a problem with that.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that.
Yes, I will let you do that.
Okay, let me just look at all of my options to confirm that that's what I want to do.
Just look at all those chickens.
Just look at all of them.
Shimkin.
Uh,
Look at all those chickens.
I am going to. I know. I've decided what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Failure to activate.
Okay.
That lets you spend 2 destiny points to have it fail.
But it doesn't use up a usage, so you can use it again that session.
Yes, it's just I can block you once with it.
Mhm.
I am then taking noticeable.
That makes sense.
And for my despair, I am taking hard to control.
Okay.
That leaves me with 1 dark point, which I will use for cumbersome.
Okay. So let's see here.
That's all the resources I have to expend on this.
Cumbersome is funny because that does mean
Just an
So I
over your
have-
encumbered threshold.
I have been treating it as I did put it on my sheet as armor though, which is causing it to reduce encumbrance when I have it equipped, and I don't think that's how we're
No, it
modeling this.
should be
no.
gear. It should be gear.
Okay, I will put it under there then.
With a cumbersome of 2. Total 2 encumbrance. It is what it will be.
Wait, it already had 1 encumbrance?
It did
I
when it was
presume
armor,
so.
at least.
Because it says add 1, not like.
No,
Well, okay.
because that was
It-
the one that I put in there to account for the.
Well, it isn't. No, it has an encumbrance of 1 now,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
from 0 to 1, because it was an amulet. It didn't really weigh anything. Or
It's heavy with the
Okay.
force.
So. Okay.
so you have a
said-
total of 4 resources to spend.
Okay, so you said failure to activate, noticeable, hard to control.
Cumbersome and hard to control.
Okay.
I could have twisted fated you, but personally I think failure to activate is more interesting because it requires me to also expend the resource.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you generally have dark points much more than
I-
I have light points.
Yeah.
I just think I thought it was more interesting.
Mm-hmm. Play and counterplay.
But you do succeed in making it.
Right. I just need to. Let's see this. I'm like putting all of this into its description so that we remember.
Mm-hmm.
To have it fail to work does not count as using it for the purposes of duration or number of times it can be used.
Mm-hmm.
And you are taking blueprint?
I think so.
Okay. I think that's sensible.
Okay. Noticeable. Force users add a boost die. Okay.
Alright. You got it all done?
Just about. Blueprint. Ugh. Foundry does not like me copy pasting text from the book.
No, I know. I know. I agree, Logan. How are the dogs?
Just a dog this weekend.
I put them in my mouth.
Please don't.
Well, don't do that.
He's very frail.
Well,
He will shit in your mouth.
That-
I'm real hungry.
what if I
And
just
I'm
left?
leaving. Goodbye.
That sucks.
You remember you ate earlier, right, Loot?
Stop.
What?
I also want
Ah.
Oh
packets
my god.
All right. Let's stop talking about eating poo.
Okay, I am. We are good now.
Okay, then I'm going to just resume session. So fine.
Yeah.
Alright. The lot of you come out of the jump, the system, and sure enough, you can see the red star.
There it is.
Well, it is red.
You don't see anything. Lokata, you close your eyes and give it a feel.
Hmm.
Closer.
I think we're playing hot and cold with this.
No, let me rephrase. Closer to the star.
Oh! I would say Loft is like in the doorway of the cockpit. Presumably there's only like 2 seats and they're both taken up by already.
It's for 2 people in that cockpit. Yeah.
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 He looks up, he looks at Sophia with kind of like a worried look on his face. Says to go closer.
To the star?
I mean,
I
if
guess
we
a little
just jumped
closer.
in, that's not that weird.
But you're not like at the edge of the system. You jumped in close to the coordinates you got.
Oh, okay. I thought we were already by it, and like we were supposed to like.
No,
edge closer.
you're reasonably close to it.
Even then, we are talking about space distances here.
Yeah.
Like, it's like hundreds of miles of a distance, I would think, before we're in
It
the
does.
danger
It does
zone.
get hot though.
You are like, if we compare this to the Milky Way, then you are probably at Venus distance to the sun.
Okay. Yeah.
Hmm.
Fine.
Okay,
Currently, as in.
currently.
Are you going to draw closer?
Mhm.
I suppose so.
Start moving closer. Lakata, closer.
Loft repeats this. Closer.
All right. Just keep an eye on.
Timothy,
Yeah, warning, but alarms.
Timothy like looks to Lafkata. How close do you want us to be?
I don't know.
Timothy
You-
just gives him a look.
How much? Obviously, the answer is you're not going to touch the surface of the star. How much closer do you want to go before you are not before you come to a stop, or before you hesitate for more confirmation, rather?
Probably Mercury zone. I want to say.
Okay, reasonable. Closer.
Closer.
Are you sure about this?
He looks to Sophia. You trust me?
Go closer.
Well, she's not driving, but fine. And she'll drive closer.
No, but she is your commander.
This is true.
You begin drawing closer to the star. On
This is definitely a Jedi operation.
consoles start noting and warning about the increased radiation and heat from drawing close to a star. You know, because you shouldn't
Yeah.
You shouldn't be there. You get more and more warnings as you draw closer. Lofkata, it keeps telling you closer. That's the feeling. Eventually,
Oh,
you are much further in than Mercury to our sun. Not alarms, but systems are constantly warning that you need to withdraw. Then,
Jeez.
Lofkata, you spot something. Corner of your eye. It kind of shimmers.
Squints to look at it.
Is this close enough? Please.
Is the tablet on your person, Lofkata?
He's holding it.
It
Like-
kind of pulses. As the tablet pulses, and you kind of hold it out towards the shimmering figure you saw.
Mm-hmm.
The three of you in the cockpit, and presumably back there still in the gunner seat for vision.
Yeah.
That leaves Timmy in probably behind back there again in like the narrow hallway, kind of peeking out past. You all see up ahead, shifting and shimmering. You see what looks like a station uncloaking.
There it is.
What
Uh,
the fuck?
This
I-
station
I
looks.
look at Loot.
Yeah, no, I'm looking up the Outer Wilds music right
No,
now.
God.
No
no
I haven't played
spoilers.
the Outer Wilds. Yeah, I haven't played it. You see this ancient station. It's kind of it's a little temple-esque. It definitely reminds you of the Great Master's architecture. It looks more like a temple on the ground than it does a station.
Huh.
But there it is, slowly drifting around in very close orbit to the star.
Shall we dock then?
Do you think you can?
There's a hangar bay. You can it's big. It's so big
Oh.
that this ship can fit inside of it.
I can. I just have a bad feeling about this.
Damn, that sucks.
Moving in.
God. Here we go.
You push in. I need some sufficient station music. Hold on. I need something that's a little eerie, but also a little mystic. You know,
Oh, you know what? Hold
Ooh.
on. Let me.
Hold on.
if
Oh.
you have a shout, then I totally. It needs to be something that's a little eerie, but also has like a mystic vibe.
I have
Oh.
something in mind, but
I'm going to send an MP3 file,
an
unnamed.
MP3 file.
Oh, come on.
I'm doing this for a reason.
I can't loop an MP3 file.
Nah.
Well, I can if I download it. If I download
Yeah, I
it.
was gonna say just download it.
You wouldn't loop an MP3 file.
What are you, the RIAA? Do I have to pay for each individual time I listen to the song? They would love that.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and also I can revoke your license to listen to it whenever I'd like.
Horrible.
I also want to hear what Iris has to
Is
say.
that you?
Iris, what's your suggestion for the soundtrack?
Okay. I have a feeling this isn't the vibe that you're going for, but when you said eerie and kind of mystic, this is the first place my brain went. Let me find it.
Sure.
I'm trying. I'm trying to. I'm just
Here we
mental
go.
inclusion. Oh,
This is the first thing that I thought of.
I see.
Oh, I mean, it's this. Do what Iris said. I think I know what
Yeah.
this is because it's Persona 3, and I love Persona 3.
We did look at some
Mm.
30.
Persona.
Lotus Juice. Sip, 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 sip. For those of you that don't know, Logan, Lotus Juice is the artist who made most of the Persona 3 songs.
Mhm.
I see.
This is what I pulled up.
Mystic totally fits. Can work with the vibe. It's not quite what I had in mind, but it's not that off. Iris.
Interesting. Very, very
This one-
interesting.
This one's good to Logan. It's honestly you guys' choice what to listen to, but you know, something of this
Yeah.
vibe is what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll download the station for now, and then I'll swap to Mystic later.
Very good.
Okay.
That's too loud! I heard my voice really like take that because my throat started to be like, ah, this one comes easy to me right now.
Okay, Tez, when you download it, be careful because the metadata is still intact.
Oh fuck me!
Yeah.
Did it leave the damn it!
Oh, so it does. I see it.
Damn it! I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'm just gonna. I will just ignore it. Don't worry. I'm not gonna really look at it.
Okay.
In fact, I'm gonna be so honest. I wouldn't have looked if Luke didn't say anything.
My bad.
No, it's fine. You make your way towards the station and enter into the large hangar bay. It's big enough for your current ship. Probably big enough for the egret.
Hmm.
Oh wow. Okay.
And touchdown. Here you are. A quick scan reveals that there is a breathable atmosphere in here and gravity.
Any,
Like the station has artificial. The station is powered and has artificial gravity. Oh, excuse me.
anything regarding radiation?
No, it seems to be radiation shielded.
Wow. Okay.
Makes sense. They're an extra star. Ready to disembark?
Loth is already like halfway to getting the door open.
Back to
I'll take that as a
Gold
yes.
his bag. Racks his gun.
You step out of your rental ship into this hangar. The hangar bay is empty and abandoned. There's not even the wreckage of a ship here. It's slightly textured and walls have kind of like Mesoamerican-esque carvings in parts of them for detailing, but not with any real meaning you can infer. If it has meaning, that it's lost on you. You know. There's only one way forward.
Environmental storytelling.
Love it.
Okay.
Timothy is going to slowly pull out his staccato lightning just in case. Actually, no. It's a smaller area, so he's going to pull out the scatter gun.
It's worth saying that while there is power, there's not light. The only light in the hangar right now is from your own ship and from the sun beaming right in through the opening of the laser grid of the hangar.
Yeah.
The large,
Okay.
the glowing red sun or star.
So Timothy's going to pull out his Model 4 Thunderhead scatter gun and just use the motion tracker to try to keep an eye on everything.
Dora just uses the flashlight in her hand.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Yes, motion trackers famously great at avoiding walls.
This is true.
As
Yeah.
we all know, walls are famously very mobile things.
All right. Well, as I said, there's only one way onward.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
You start walking up. There is a closed door as you approach it. These same A-frame doors you've seen in all the temples previously. As you step close, it swooshes open on its own.
Oh,
Allowing you further entry.
slowly head inside, guns out.
You walk in, you find decayed arc units on the ground, beyond repair, beyond salvage, in like a hallway leading deeper into the station.
Mm.
Like rusted and decayed, like beyond any form of use.
It's definitely been abandoned in a long time.
Yeah.
You make your way through the hallway. Another door swooshes open. It opens into what looks like a large workshop. The workstations here are clearly sized for someone bigger than all of you.
Huh.
Makes sense.
Hmm.
Is there anything else being worked on in here? Or what would have been worked on?
There's a couple of bits and bobs on the workstations, yeah.
Bet Viva would like to see this.
Can you repeat that question? Can you repeat that statement, Stick?
Darius said I bet Viva would like to see this.
Hmm.
I agree.
Loth looks down at the tablet again. Is it pulsing in any specific direction?
No, it just has a faint glow over the text. In here, there is a state. This room has two doors, left and right. And it clearly looks on the opposite wall to you. There is clearly on the wall a large viewing bay that's currently entirely sealed. Like there's like a large window that's currently sealed with like a massive stone shutter. Stone-like shutter at least. Roughly in the middle of this room, there is a console that has a faint glow of being on.
Go over to investigate.
Don't push
The
anything.
console is a very simple stand up from the ground, and then it kind of looks like a steering wheel on top. It's not like mobile, but it has that kind of like visage, and there's an orb in the middle that kind of thrums and glows.
They love their orb tech.
It's true.
Orbular. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry.
No, you're.
You're allowed, don't worry.
Yeah.
Timothy is just gonna look around. What is this place?
Don't know.
It's just really hidden here for a reason.
Want to touch the orb set into this console?
Yes.
You put your hand on it. Unlike most orbs that you interact with, this one indents when you put pressure on it.
Okay.
You take your hand off, and the orb hovers out of the socket on this steering wheel-like podium. And it projects a hologram around it with with the orb as its like center of its chest. You see the visage of a great master before you. It speaks at you in a layer. It's not the one you saw.
Okay.
It speaks at you in a layered warbling. Like you can hear like 2 or 3 voices layered on top of each other. It just speaks at you.
Mm-hmm. Presumably, we can't understand it.
No, it just tilts its head curiously, like a bird might.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You recognize that one?
No. I don't know how to understand it either.
After a few moments, you can hear a warb like, "You recognize that one?" No, I don't know how to understand it either.
Oh,
it's
God.
a parrot.
Great.
Great,
That's awesome.
that's awesome. I know Timmy didn't say that. That was just a joke. That one was a joke, at least.
That was a joke.
But it is just mimicking us, as far as we can tell. It's just
Right.
parroting us.
Right now, yeah, looks like it.
Okay.
Is the hologram moving to like say the words?
Yes, you can see its beak moves.
Some kind of
Hmm.
program or?
Some kind of program, or
It's not a very useful thing to just mirror whatever somebody says.
not a very useful thing to just kind of mirror whatever someone says.
Unless it's trying to understand language, one it hasn't heard before.
Unless it's trying to understand language that it hasn't heard before.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Loth holds up the tablet and shows it to the hologram. Does that do anything?
It points to the tablet and repeats as Dara said earlier. Who knows?
Huh.
Hmm.
Okay.
She's gonna slowly like point at the hologram. Alive?
What was that?
She's gonna point at the hologram and say alive.
It repeats alive. As you know, it mimics you. Alive.
Does it like point at itself or anything?
No.
We should keep looking around.
You just keep looking around. Agreed.
I
We leave it-
have an idea. I would like to activate the sense power.
Okay.
Do I just roll it normally?
Yes. What are you trying to accomplish?
I want to see if I sense anything from the hologram. Or
Okay.
from the orb, for that matter.
Go ahead and give me a roll.
Nice.
Neither of them are alive.
Interesting. Okay.
How many life forms does she sense though?
How much do you want to upgrade your range?
I don't think I am going to upgrade the range for now.
Then just the party at the very least.
Okay.
If there is anything else, then you would need bigger range.
Okay.
That's just why I had to ask if because you know
Yeah.
in case.
So the orb doesn't. I don't get a similar vibe from it to like a holocron or anything.
Kind of.
Kinda. Okay.
Kind of. It
Very
feels.
interesting.
I would say it's perhaps more akin to a datacron than a holocron.
Okay, that makes sense. Very interesting.
We just keep it running?
Just keep it running.
I think so. After a moment, Sophia says, "You remember the droid in one of the temples that was able to understand us after we conversed for a few minutes?"
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
repeats.
Maybe this is a similar case.
Maybe.
It continues to repeat. I'm not going to. Do
Yeah,
something.
and we
Yeah.
I mean, we
Yeah,
did
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Mhm.
We assume you'll make a note of
We all
when it
nod.
stops repeating or does
Yeah.
something different.
It's learning.
Well, it might be. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
Anything else in here?
Are you asking me or in character?
In character.
Okay.
Well, I'm asking you, is there anything else in there here?
No, as mentioned previously, there's a couple of different workstations sized for someone much bigger than you. 2 other doors out, not counting the way you came in, as well as the center console situation and the closed off shutters.
Is there any kind of device to operate the shutters?
There might be. There are some consoles up against. There's some consoles against the wall. Or there's a console on
Should
the
go
wall.
and start messing with those.
You are not tall enough to reach it.
Shit. Timmy, you have long legs. Get over here.
Oh,
All right. Timothy says,
You've been recruited.
Can you operate this thing?
I can give it a try. I'm just gonna walk over and try to interface with it.
You're not tall enough.
Can't reach it.
We need a box.
You after a few moments more of this, you hear that will not be necessary.
Hmm?
Apologies, I needed time to synthesize a language model.
Fair enough.
We suspected as much.
The projected hologram kind of gives a bow, says, "Greetings, esteemed one." Once. Yes, didn't come through. That's on my bad.
Oh, fair.
you were expecting us?
I have been expecting someone.
For how long?
Sometime.
What can you tell us about this place?
This is the personal workshop of the great sovereign Saint Sophron.
His personal workshop.
What do you work on here?
Or I think that should have been they, do I remember
Yeah.
that right?
It should. Well, if we're talking about our little thing, one is
One.
how. Is
Right. Okay. So we don't know.
One, yeah, just refer to themselves as one.
How did
Right.
what did that thing work on here?
Anything and everything. This is where the great sovereign saint constructed all his finest creations. This is where the great conqueror developed his weapons that defeated his enemies. This is where he invented his tools that brought prosperity to his homeworld.
What kind of weapons?
Weapons such as. Sorry, I had a blank. That's on me. Sorry. There's many weapons, such as the tools deployed against the Rakatans in their invasion. Tools such as the Cane of Zorn was designed here.
Had a feeling. Are they still here? Not the
The
king,
king.
but
Like there's only one object remaining.
what is it?
I am not permitted to just talk about it.
Great. Lafkana, do your thing. Make it talk.
I think Sophia shoots Dara a look.
I don't know how this shit
Timothy
works.
is not impressed with Dara. You just glares at her.
The hologram holds up one of its claw and says, "This will not be necessary. The great sovereign saint has prepared a journey for you to undertake."
A journey.
Trial? Prove us ourselves worthy?
It gestures towards one of the doors, which is on the side of it, which slides open. Please proceed.
I hate these temples.
It is like you should be informed that I am a VI, not a full AI.
A VI.
A virtual intelligence, yes.
Not fully sentient or sapient.
Correct.
Right. Okay. Let's proceed then.
It just floats along.
The orb.
Yeah, yeah, with the
Yeah.
Follows us, yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
The great sovereign state called me Axiom.
Axion.
That's well.
Interesting. Sophia's going to look towards the tablet, which Loth is still carrying, and say, "Is there anything you can tell us about this tablet?
The tablet is the key to accessing the station.
Does it serve any purpose beyond that?"
No.
What do the inscriptions say?
The inscriptions is an old poem told by the great sovereign saint's people. It is about finding its way home.
So more or less a guide here.
That is correct. The sovereign saint granted this to his apprentice Zelrantis to seal away.
He
We
was
better get
expecting
moving
it
before
to
the
be
Imperium
found.
shows up.
He was the great sovereign saint foresaw read many threads in the tapestry of essence and fate.
It stands to reason that he would expect something like this.
You continue walking on. You enter what's clearly a weapons laboratory.
Hmm.
There's parts of like testing areas in here with like clear burn marks and like parts that are like. It looks like there's like a testing chamber in here, right?
Mhm.
Where it looks like, because in all of the other ones there are like columns in the middle to hold objects. Objects are gone, but in one of these test chamber, half the column is gone, and so is parts of the ceiling.
Oh,
Hmm.
Axiom gestures towards a console in this room. This is your first destination.
Before messing with the console, Sophia just kind of surveys the room with a bit of a. God, how the fuck do I even describe the look that is on her face right now? I think almost conflicted look, and she says, "The Sovereign Saint, he experimented with essence, as you call it, in many forms here, did he not? Both light and dark."
Axiom gives a nod.
All right. Since Lafkata is still carrying the tablet, Sophia will interact with the console.
Interact with the console. Axiom comes close, and there's a beam from the console to the orb in Axiom's chest. Axiom takes it and says, "I have acquired data in regards to the great sovereign saint's origins, the war against the Infinite Empire, and weapons development."
Sophia says, "When you say the Infinite Empire, you mean the Rakata?"
That is correct. The Infinite Empire, the Rakatans, were the great enemies of the Great Masters. Native to the planet Leon, they ruled over their supposed infinite empire. According to some legends, they are among the first to ever develop hyperspace travel. Their conquest led them far, including into the basin, where the great masters had begun setting up their empire.
And who emerged victorious in this war between
The
the
great-
great masters?
The great masters.
Sophia crosses her arms, looking a little, like a mix of intrigued and "What the hell are you saying to me?"
Allow me to play a sound record from the great sovereign saint in regards to this topic.
By all means.
The voice kind of warbles, and you hear that layered echoing voice played back through Axiom. It says, "One does not know whether to be relieved or disappointed. The Rakatans, the great enemy, have ceased to be, but not thanks to some mighty weapon one such as I designed, but due to their own hubris. One should take happiness in this great victory, to know that one is no longer at such a threat. And yet, one cannot help but feel a mote of disappointment that one's designs were not employed." Axiom's voice comes back to, that is the recording by the great sovereign saint.
I see. I wouldn't have expected that.
Axiom just kind of continues talking. The great sovereign saint was chosen to lead his people in a dark hour. Much responsibility fell to him. He had to be a protector and an aggressor at the same time. In his efforts, he invented the Arc Droids, the Legati class Arc Droids, the Magisterium class droids, and many other servants of the great empire. So, chief amongst his many weapons were the Cane of Zorn, as well as the planet-sized installation called the Foundry.
No way.
We know of the Foundry. After a moment, Sophia has like something clicks in her head, and she looks at Axion and is like, "Can you tell us where the Foundry is located?"
Negatory, I'm afraid. I'm afraid it has been relocated. My links to it has long since been severed.
I see. Do you have its last known location then?
Axiom holds up its clawed hand and projects it like a space system map and pings right here.
Right in the middle of Imperium space.
Yeah,
Of course.
okay.
The Foundry is a massive autonomous construction yard the size of a small planet, capable of constructing massive armies and starships in days.
Well, I can see why they stationed there then.
The great sovereign saint built it to rival the Rakatan's Starforge.
I see. Oh God, this there's so much to unpack here.
If you are ready, we can move on.
Please.
So-
Takes you, leads you to another door and starts moving. You follow into another testing chamber. This one's clearly not for weapons, though.
Mm.
This one looks like it's probably for agriculture or other such developments.
Mm.
Ooh.
Similarly, there is a console in here.
Okay.
I assume you're going to go up and press it.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
The same thing happens, and Axiom, after a moment, like, I've acquired data on the Sovereign Saint's agricultural projects as well as peacetime efforts, and settling into a new role as a spiritual leader.
Sophia gestures for Axion to play the record.
All right. Axiom does. It takes a moment. You hear Sir Fran's voice once again played out. One has found it most vexing and troublesome to settle into this new position. One's entire life has been spent at war, designing machines of destruction, not of nurturing. Yes, but one relishes in the challenge, if nothing else. 'Tis most difficult, however. Has spent so long destroying planets that one does not know where to begin rebuilding them. Still, it is what one must do. Recording ends there.
Huh.
Axiom takes a moment. After the Great War was over, much adjustment was needed by everyone to settle into a new normal.
I can imagine.
Thanks to the efforts during the war, so Fran, the great sovereign saint, was appointed leader of their people.
But at that time, his talents lie in warmongering.
That is correct. This is where the arrival of his apprentice, Zelrantis, becomes relevant.
Oh?
Zelrantis, a skilled practitioner of the arts of the essence and an inventor in his own regards, was a peacemaker by heart.
I see. And you mean to say that taking Zelrantis as an apprentice helped the Sovereign Saint to adjust to his new role?
That is correct. Like from conquering conquering hero to golden ruler is a difficult path.
That's
Hmm.
Golden Ruler?
Is that in character?
Yes.
A moniker given to the sovereign saint by many of his peoples.
He was the original Golden Dragon, was he not?
That isn't another title bestowed upon him. Both for his war efforts and for his efforts afterwards. They're like, so Fran was sovereign and he was saint, hence the title.
course.
I saw he mentioned something about when. Okay, I gotta fix the
Yep.
words in my brain. When given this tablet, he was told something about a prophecy. Do you know anything about that?
Axel takes one and said, I do not currently possess any such information.
Hmm. So you wouldn't know anything about a fake golden dragon?
That is negatory.
Hmm.
But if you have no further questions on this topic, we may continue. The Sovereign Saint would like to talk to you about his regrets.
Let's continue.
You are once more led onwards. It's clear as you move through that no one's been in here in millennia.
Yeah.
You step into another lab. This one looks biological in nature. There are different vats and tanks about. There are a couple of growing beds with some plants. Stuff like this. This one clearly seems to be more of a biological lab. With a console, same as the others.
Mm-hmm.
Each lab you've been to has also had the shutters on one of the walls. All of them are facing the same way. You've been walking in like a quarter circle now.
Huh.
Huh, okay.
I'll go ahead and activate the console.
Yep, Axiom takes on the data. Like, I have now acquired data on the Sovereign Saint's regret in regards to his weapons, as well as continued rule and decline after the war.
Sophia gestures for him to continue.
There is a shift once again as he plays another recording from Sofran. Ruling the Empire has been harder than defending it. One must come to gripes with this. We are having a difficult time settling to a peaceful lifestyle. So having spent most of one's lives in combat, racing worlds rather than, well, racing them. Our lives are difficult to replicate. We are slowly dwindling in number. It is our extinction is inevitable, and such a thought leads one to think about some of one's biggest mistakes. Because many years ago, one thought that one had mastered technology when designing the Cane of Zorn. A weapon so deeply intertwined with essence technology to drain all life and traces of essence from a target or location, weaponize it. It was brilliant. Unique and brilliant. But lethal and dangerous. Because it is clear to one that such power corrupts those who hold it. It's been made, and one does not possess the ability to unmake it. But perhaps one possesses the ability to mitigate it. The recording ends as Axiom comes back. End of the recording.
Sophia finally voices a thought that we have been lingering on for a long while now, and she says, why is it that the great masters went extinct.
The Axion takes someone says decline in population, inability to adapt to new lives, inability to reproduce efficiently to sustain the species. Slowly but surely, they dwindled out.
That's it?
That is what my records tell me. There were attempts to build shelters.
Did they have strict requirements for living conditions? I'm not sure I understand.
I'm afraid my records in regards to the biological requirements of the Great Masters is incomplete. And such data is not held here.
I see.
I merely know that the Great Masters ceased to be.
It's strange to me. He had the power to make the Cane of Zorn, but not to unmake it.
Perhaps he feared the backlash from destroying something that powerful.
I think that's not an unreasonable concern, but is that all of the data from this console?
Correct, unless you have questions about other parts of it.
None come to mind.
Then let us proceed. We are closing the end of the Sovereign Saint's journey.
All right.
As you move on to the next lab, it changes in tone dramatically. Every other lab has been fairly, technical and mechanical with elements of the mystical. This place is almost outright occult.
Oh,
Oh.
Mm,
Hmm.
Large crystalline formations in growing vats and tubes, with ancient tablets displayed on the walls and hovering above, different kind of projectors. Ritualistic circles drawn into the stone floor of the chamber.
mhm.
hmm.
And there's a console as well, of course.
Before even interacting with the console, Sophia says it seems the Sovereign Saint's studies took a drastic turn at this point. And then she realizes Axion doesn't have the data yet.
Yeah.
And goes to interact with the console.
Acquired data about prophecy and its essence and making amends. It's playing recording. They obviously shifts back over. As of late, one has found oneself fascinated by the study of prophecy. One's forefathers practiced a ritual with an eternally incarnating oracle, requiring sacrificing them when they grew too old and reincarnated them into a young body. You've seen that, by the way. You've seen signs of that.
Yeah.
That's what you saw in the Fire Temple. It's been a while, so you might not remember it too well, but you did see stuff like this.
Yeah, I'm blanking a little bit, but
I don't blame you. It's been a while.
Hmm.
Fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
quite.
So Fran continues as natively, this is a ritual of the Serosi people, a subject state within our empire. Yes, but one has made great use of their talents. Yes, and they seem happy to continue to provide it. Still, one finds it perhaps in one's more advanced and graying age more morbid. Nonetheless, it has provided one insight that, as one feared, the Cane of Zorn will once again be used. Desire one did not have. One should have never have made that thing in the first place. But one was convinced by others. Necessary for the war. We'll have to design a means to disrupt and contain it. Deal with it. One does not have too long left. Must begin to work. The recording comes to an end.
He knew that he would have a successor of sorts.
Hmm.
Axioms like, I can now tell you about Zorn.
Zorn. It's not just a name, then. It has a namesake.
Correct. Before Zelrantis, there was Zorn.
A former apprentice?
Correct. The great Sovereign Saint's wartime apprentice.
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah.
Zorn continued to push for the creation of greater weapons for the destruction of the great enemy. The Sovereign Saint, in desperation to win, agreed and relented.
The Cane then.
The Cane came last. They first designed a planet buster weapon. A simple bomb set deep into the crust of the earth that cracked and shattered it.
If I understood the recording correctly, then the cane was Zorn's idea.
This is correct. The cane is Zorn's idea, and the cane says to create the cane. Axiom holds up a hand which projects like a blueprint of it, which doesn't really mean anything to you because but you can see it's like different parts deconstructed, and you see like the actual the like I forget what the D20 shape's called, but you know that shape that makes up the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
This is the core. The Axiom holds his hand out and picks it down. It says an amalgamation of technology and essence. To function, the Cane of Zorn requires something to draw in the energy. Behold, the orb floats out to be like between all of you. This is what remains of Zorn.
Does Lafkata feel a familiar, like?
It's just a projection, so you don't feel anything.
Oh, okay, my bad. Okay.
Yeah. No, the actual orb that's being projected, is within the Tilar of Valor right now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's using the remnants of. Damn.
All of Zorn's essence was constructed into the cane to make it function.
Sacrificed his own life to create it?
That is correct.
That
He's not still conscious in that thing, is he?
This is not information I possess.
I can't even begin to guess.
But it is a possibility that Zorn's consciousness exists within the cane still, combined with the consciousness of any other life that's been consumed by it.
Sophia crosses her arms, just like thinking about the implications of this, and she says, even if it was done for a noble cause, even if it was an act of self-sacrifice, the use of a sentient life in this way would be something fundamentally dark. Is this
Sorry.
Is this the reason for the flaws in the cane's function?
This is a possibility. This is beyond my scope.
If Vatil Arvalo took that thing inside him, it's part of him. That wouldn't affect his psyche, would it? Change how he acted?
It very well could. She goes on and says, in a previous record, the Sovereign Saint mentioned that the power of the cane corrupts.
Was that directed at me, or did you just say that out loud? Because I wasn't sure.
That was just Sophia, like, musing aloud.
That's what I thought.
The implications of this are concerning, to say the least. It would explain why he's become less able to be reasoned with over time.
This cat is going fucking mental back there.
There's nothing I can do about that.
It's okay. Yeah. It's just funny.
Do you think his turn from the Sith or whatever might be related to this?
I think it would be more apt to say that it's causing him to regress.
Well, I never knew him myself, obviously. So I'll take your word for it.
But we know then that the Sovereign Saint developed a countermeasure for the cane.
Correct. Axiom chimed in. Shall we proceed?
Please.
You're led into the next room. This one looks like a combination of some of those technological rooms and the occult one. This is clearly where there's a lot of, work between tech and the Force.
Mm-hmm.
As well as a console. In this room, there is another way forward, but it's not kind of like the other ones. It's rather a door into, instead of where those barriers, those viewing bays have been. And there is also a large metal pod constructed in the door next to it. And there's a console in the room, of course. Presumably, Sophie is going to go and activate the console.
Yes.
Like, acquired data on the countermeasure, the end of the Sovereign Saint's life, and thoughts about legacy. Playing recording. You hear Sofran again. Despite being, through a recording that's being translated for you, you can hear that Sofran sounds older. There's a certain rasp to their bird-like voice, in the translation. They're like, one believes that the countermeasure for the cane has finally been designed. It's the only means to contend with the kind of essence one used to create it is to do something similar once more. As one plans to give the last of one's life to finish this device. But in theory, you, who comes after and investigates my station. Yeah, clearly this directing is pointed at you. Beyond you will find one's last great creation. A means to debilitate the Cane of Zorn and neutralize the essence of one's former apprentice. One has named it the Halkian Well. It will not destroy the cane, but it will significantly negate it. Sorry, it will not destroy the cane, rather, is what I meant. But will significantly negate it. The foe you face has had plenty of time to consume and feast upon its essence, and draw stronger in the force than likely any other being of your time. Without the well, you will not be able to even land a blow. The well will debilitate your foe, enough that one will even the playing field. The well will require time to charge, which is why one has decided to build it and been charging it for this long. By the time you reach it, it will not be done. When you begin to deploy it, know that its signal will draw your quarry. Be ready to defend it with your lives. As I've grown old, as one has grown old and weary with time. For nearly 400 years, one has governed one's empire as its sovereign saint. One has seen the passing of one's apprentices, the greatest of them and the worst of them. One has done many things one regrets, and one wishes at the same time that one had time to do more. Like, one has thought long about making this recording, but it's strange. Now that one's here, one does not know what to say. This will be one's last words that will ever be heard by someone else. One has seen that in merely 1,000 years, if that, one's people will be dead and gone. As a true test of your mettle, one has designed a challenge to access the Halcyon Well. One had one's apprentice, Zelrantis, take its arc droid, dismantle it into multiple pieces, and spread them across old temples to our peoples. Complete the droid. Bring it here. It will open the way for you. It is the only thing that can open the way for you. No other efforts will be worth trying. One has seen to it to proof the place. One also suspected the station might not have long. Good luck, people of the future. That ends the recording.
There's a moment of silence Sophia looks at the rest of the group and says, "We need to find V."
Droid.
Axiom gestures towards the pod by the door, which slides open, and you can see it's like on the Comet. It is designed for an Arc droid.
Mhm. Before that, though, we probably need to collect the rest of the pieces of the droid.
Right.
We should probably
Uh,
at least tell her to stop messing with it, though.
More
Axiom
importantly,
holds
sorry.
out its clawed hand and projects a map of the basin and highlights the temples. You know of all of their locations already.
Okay.
There's two of
Okay.
them you haven't been to.
Yeah.
2 dungeons left.
Axiom's like, these are the locations the great Zelranthus took the pieces of the Arc droid to. Find them, defeat its guardians, and come back with the droid, and you may reclaim the Hakion well.
We've visited most of them. Now we just need to find the rest.
We should warn V. If Arvala finds out, then she'll be a clear target.
Agreed.
Locke turns to the hologram.
Yep.
At several points in these temples, we've had to use keys, small little devices to open certain doors, and after that we lost those.
One is familiar with this design. Yes.
You wouldn't happen to have any spares, would you?
But I do not.
Damn it.
The great sovereign state did not leave any with us.
Do you happen to know of where any might be?
In the temples and in caches located around the basin.
Is there a way we can locate these caches?
One says, I can attempt to send a signal and see if any of them respond back. Doing so might also draw attention.
Don't do that.
But you should know the integrity of the station is falling.
How long do we have?
Unknown.
Great.
Then we should
Soon.
probably get this.
Sooner or later, the protections of the station fail and it will fall into the star.
And with it, any chance of stopping the teal?
Is there any way we could move the station further away from the star to prolong its lifetime?
Such a project would be difficult to achieve.
I doubt the Resistance can spare the resources for it, even if it is a necessity,
Not without drawing more attention to it.
which would defeat the purpose. We'll simply have to move quickly then.
Right. We have to help Dr. Eckhard, get all the pieces of the Arc droid, and then there's whatever the Imperium is working on. We've got our work cut out for us.
Well, you at
We know
least
what we need to do.
you at least discovered a means to deal and make Vatil dealable with.
Mm-hmm.
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 We have our MacGuffin.
No, we don't have it. We know how to get it.
We have knowledge of
Very
our MacGuffin.
important difference.
It now exists within the story. To our knowledge.
We're knowledge.
Oh, that would imagine if we walked in, there's nothing.
We walk into the room and we find Ark already there eating the Halcyon well.
He is. He was into the unknown.
Axiom's like, do you have any further questions about the life of the Sovereign Saint or anything else that I might answer?
Are there any other weapons that might be being used or charged or developed?
Any project the Sovereign Saint made, he made sure to destroy before he ended his life.
So all that remains is the well and the cane.
For the most part. The foundry, of course, still remains as well.
Right.
Something like that is too large to simply destroy.
Hmm.
One believes that it was the belief of the Sovereign Saint that the foundry would be able to produce a near infinite army to combat the Rakatans.
Well, that worked out.
How is it that the Foundry is capable of this? It can't have unlimited resources, surely.
One does not have the blueprints or the data specifically on the foundry. It might be located on the foundry itself.
Once we've acquired the Halcyon Well, the Foundry might be our next target. After we've dealt with...
stop us.
This feels like right, and now that I think about it, we may have to deal with the fleet first as well.
Otherwise, we'll face them all down.
Your Imperium fleet is likely designed by and constructed at the foundry.
If we can disable their warps, though, that will at least limit their ability to call reinforcements.
That's where Ecker comes in. Out of character, have we gotten any word for him with his mission thing? His next,
Yes,
step?
you know exactly what you need to do. He told you what you need to do.
I figured so, but
he needs some parts from an Imperium shipyard that is very well
Right.
defended. The idea is that you probably needed to recruit some more allies before you could attack it.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, now that we know this, we might have a better chance with the. We actually have like a plan, and can probably like be like, okay, if we can neutralize the Kane, we don't even need to kill Imperius / not Arvalo. I keep thinking of him as Imperius.
That's a Sith Sona.
That's his dead Sith name.
Jesus.
But yeah, now that we know we have an actual plan to deal with Imperius, that might not require killing him. I think we have a better shot with the Void Wolf.
It's certainly possible.
Plus, we can always do more missions like the one we did before to try and get more ins.
You'll probably need her to trust you more before she would be willing to actually bite the pitch of that plan.
Yeah.
But it's good that you have one.
Yeah.
Axiom kind of looks towards it. I have been instructed to permanently terminate once our conversation is over.
That's likely for the best, unfortunately. We can't afford to have this data fall into Vatiel's hands.
How long until they translate their version to tablet, though? Or their records?
Well...
Axiom's like, if they have a partial copy of the data, then it is fully possible for them to search it enough to find their way here. The poem inscribed upon the tablet does specifically direct and guide here.
Then we need to go even faster.
Of course, without the tablet, depending on how complete their data is, it may take some time.
Any estimates?
But not without knowing how much data your opponent has.
Right, I forgot. We destroyed the data, but they probably had a backup of an earlier
They transferred
version.
it out, yeah.
They've transferred out a bit of data, but you did take the disk, Sophia, of what they had there on station.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know some of what they know, but it's very likely that other parts of what they know was transferred out They definitely have some. You definitely fucked them by taking this drive and obviously the tablet. But
Yeah, they're working off an old copy now.
but they are still going to be able to make work on it. It's just going to be slow.
We could keep tracking them down, destroying their translation centers, but that might be more trouble than it's worth.
We'd be better spent. Our time would be better spent looking for pieces of Ark and.
I agree. We already have enough on our plate.
Building your allies and everything else you need to do.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I have any further questions.
The rest of you, this is your chance. Axel will shut down after this.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to have any other ships here, would you?
Negative. Just negative.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
Were the sovereign state here, he could have built one.
Gosh, I wasn't done formatting like that.
Out of a box of scraps, I bet.
Oh, if there's one thing you know about Safran is that he knew how to make stuff.
Tony Stark built this with a box of scraps in a cave!
Built this in a cave
Like,
with a box of scraps.
he built this in a scraps with a box of cave.
Shut up.
Okay.
Don't get caught, shit
Oh.
ass.
First Iron Man movie, actually good movie.
I was surprised by how good it was when I rewatched it a couple months ago.
Yeah.
I think that was the first one I watched when I did my Marvel rewatch last year. It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Then you get Iron Man 2, which is fine, I guess.
It's fine.
It exists.
Fine, I guess. It has Elon Musk in it that brought it down.
Yeah. That was a pretty solid hit.
God, it's
And
so
then,
funny.
and then you have Iron Man 3, which is bad.
I
haven't
haven't
seen
seen
it in a
it
while.
yet.
I don't like it. I'm not going to talk about it, but I don't like it.
Lloyd, come here, boy.
All right. Loot said nothing from Bacta. Anyone else have anything?
I got nothing.
Is there anything else useful here that we can take or sell?
Negative. The sovereign state made sure to destroy most all of his works before leaving.
Yeah, thought so.
The sovereign states didn't want any of his half-developed weapons to be finished, or any such things to make it out there to other people.
Rightly so.
Axel, like the sovereign saint was a talented inventor and a weaver of essence, but he was a troubled master nonetheless.
I
I
don't
can
suppose
imagine.
you have. Actually, before I forget, I don't suppose you don't have any Arc parts here.
Negative. Zelrant has clearly disassembled his arc unit and split it into very specific pieces. Even if you could find other pieces, the ones designed for this arc unit are the ones they required.
Well,
Guess we better get going then.
we don't have much time to lose.
I wish you good fortune. I hope you take this last knowledge of the great masters with you.
Thank you.
We will.
The hologram gives a nod before it, like a shifts out and the orb falls to the ground and cracks.
Ugh. Okay. Shall we go then?
I think that's all.
A double.
All right. So you head back out of here. I think we will call session.
Okay.
Thank you all so much